on Wendell just long term with him away from the season. What do you tell him about his future? Is that for after the season? Do you talk about it now? Or?
I mean, it's going to come up. I mean, you'd be kidding yourself not come up going into his senior year. But my thing is he had a great example. You know, I hate to keep saying Charles, but when that kid was here, he knew he was a draft pick. He never thought about it. He went out there and practiced and played the same way because I think so many kids get so many people in their ear, and it changed the way they style of play, and then you're trying to protect yourself, and all you do is hurt yourself. You're not playing the same way. You're not, you know what I mean? Everything is not the same. There's so much stress on you because you worry about other stuff instead of worry about playing ball.
When you talk about that, when you talk about trying to change the way that you're playing for the next level, do you worry about that at all when he's not breaking the real long runs and finding the extra end zone touches?
No, because, I mean, you know, you look at Sundays afternoons and you watch teams that break a lot of runs. Well, most of those teams, that's all they pretty much do. We still a passing offense where sometimes on a run play we got a receiver running the route, where other teams you run the ball and they got a guy push cracking the safety, and that be the play that string those guys along for long runs. So it's a fine line with what we do. We don't want to get too far away from what we are as an offense, because as soon as that safety start to up, that's when we throw the ball behind them. You know what I mean? Like what we did with JaJuan. You play action, you throw it deep. So we got answers in our offense taking advantage of that. So of course we like for those to be long runs. You know what I mean? We ain't have many with Charles. It was the same deal. It's just part of it, you know, because people defending us different.
Oh, we joked about it a little bit after the game, but with him not finding the end zone, Dana came just shy of saying that, you know, there's a lot of talented defensive players in the Big 12. How much of it is that, and how much of it is just kind of bad luck, maybe similar luck like Russell was facing in the backfield?
Well, I think it's both, because you look, I mean, he was probably 3 plays where he probably was that close to getting a touchdown. You know, one, he make a great play and he run out of real estate, so he run out of bounds with nobody in front of him. The other one, he tripped, tried to get his hand down. He was an inch away from getting a touchdown. And then the third time, I mean, he was right there. So you say the outcome, games of inches, you know, it's 3 inches right there. That's probably 3 touchdowns. So I don't think he changed up anything he's doing, and those plays going to come, you know, and I think, you know, doing a good job of keeping him fresh when we down there, you know, being able to run Russell, better to run Eli some, you can put him back in to go get those touchdowns too. And then, you know, team outnumbering us in the box. So we either got to throw the ball or we got to run a quarterback run to get that extra hat. So we mixing up in there. You know, those touchdowns Skyler getting could easily be running back runs.
Might get Yodney back practicing this week, but the consistency at offensive line and how well they've performed in back-to-back career games for Wendell, do you almost just kind of want to see him keep going?
Well, I don't get caught up in that. You know, I think the interior of the line is still good, so that don't bother me as much. I think the MVP right now for the O-line will be Marquise, when they move him from right tackle to left tackle and be able to handle that, because that's a big change in footwork and, you know, kick step and all that. So as long as we got a guy like him can be able to switch back and forth, I don't think you worry about it. And then it's good to have a rotation to keep those guys fresh, you know, especially with, you know, the increase in numbers, you know, the weather changing, and especially doing a lot of pounding or throwing, whatever it may be in that game. So
You talk about every week you're challenging these guys. Is the challenge again, Wendell, go out and break your record another time?
I don't even get to talk about the record. I just do our job, man. Do what you're supposed to do. I mean, as a running back, you're supposed to go out there and want to compete, want to break long runs, want to score, want to keep drives left. You know, it's that inner guy in you that's motivating you to continue to get better. Are you satisfied? What are you satisfied with? If 165 is good enough, then go get 200, go get 250. You know what I mean? Whatever it may be to motivate you, keep doing it. And with those guys, I don't even have to talk about it. It's who they are. You know, they want to go out there and be we always talk about being the best group on the field every week. You know, we got an inner challenge with the teams we play. Let's go be the best running back tandem on the field every week in and week out. And I think we've been checking that box a lot this year.